G'day everyone, DJ DARQs here for another episode of Weekly INFINITAS releases. This week we have a special guest, the #1 player at the moment in America, DJ Phoenix. Say hi, Matt.
Hi everybody, DJ Phoenix. I'm Matt. How's it going?
Alright, so this week we've got three, as we said last week, interesting songs for the choices. I don't know why they chose such a weird pair after having such an excellent release last week. What are your thoughts on this week's picks?
They're really, really strange. Like they're kind of all over the place, really.
Yeah, I think so as well. So, I mean, we could sit here just flattering about them all day, but I'd say we just get into it and talk about the songs. What do you reckon?
Yeah, sure. I'm cool with that.
Alright, let's get to it. Okay, so the first song for this week is Love Me Do by Akira Yamaoka, which was released in 7th Style. Now, Matt, were you playing around 7th Style? I don't actually remember when you started.
No, I started over in Happy Skies, so 7th Style was way before my time, so to speak.
Fair enough. Because I remember when 7th Style CS came out, and this is one of those songs which, you know, when you're just breaking into harder difficulties and, you know, you go, oh, those 7's really hard. Then you find Love Me Do, which is quite straightforward. You're like, oh my god, it's an 8th song. You know, it's like a simple 8th song. You know, it's a decent sounding song. I really like this. Like, this is one of the songs I played the most of on 7th CS. So whenever I used to go over to Zythar's house, I'd play Love Me Do, because I'm like, oh, it's a really easy song. Yeah, I loved it. Absolutely love this song. And that being said, like, Akira Yamaoka overall, I feel like, produces really, really great tracks. Like, there are very few songs that I dislike of Akira Yamaoka's.
Yeah, I mean, he makes a couple of songs, like, here or there that I'm just like, wow, this is so fun. This is not one of them, but, like, I really like the shift. Yeah, I don't like this chart. Or the song, really. I mean, it's okay, but, like, I don't know. Like, it's just, I would never go out of my way to play it, and even if I were to see it, I'm just kind of like, eh.
Look, as I said, at the time I played it a lot. Nowadays, there are a lot more enjoyable songs to play than this, if you want to, like, warm up or play some, like, 8th notes. But at the time, this is one of those songs which you could use for a warm-up. Yeah, it's a very classic, like, you know, old school song that a lot of people be like, oh, you know, Love Me Do, I remember that one. So,
oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Really interesting that they decided to put it in their cutting edge, like, brand new game.
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting these picks from, honestly. They're just kind of, they must be picking crap out of a hat, honestly. Like.
Yeah. That being said, there are, like, a lot of tricky parts in this chart I found. Like, yeah, it's got, like, the odd just 24th bit or, like, a weird 12th part that just throws you off.
Yeah.
I never time those properly. So, I mean, do you have trouble with those, or are they just sort of
well,
whatever?
Being that I play the song on S-Random, the main, like, my main concern is whether or not I get jacks in those sections. If I don't, then, like, it's okay, like, more or less. Those are the hardest parts to time, obviously, but because they're so short, as long as there aren't any, like, really dumb jacks in the S-Random I get, it's more or less doable.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, while we're on that topic, I guess we'll cut straight to the play video. Thankfully, Phoenix is pre-recorded, so here's DJ Phoenix playing Love Me Do Another. Okay, so the second song for this week is D, which was by Eagle and released in Sirius 2DX17. Interestingly, I didn't know that Eagle is in fact Cause K. I initially thought it was Taka, which Phoenix corrected me on. Thank you, Phoenix.
Very wrong. He's way too good to be Taka.
What do you think of the song, Phoenix?
I love the song. I like it a lot. Really fun too. If you know the speed changes, it's really fun.
Yeah, see, that's where it sort of falls down for me. I mean, I'm a huge anti high speed change person, and it really gets to me when I'm trying to score. As you can see by my score here, I really do struggle scoring on the song. Yeah. However, there are some easy ways of dealing with the speed up. Phoenix, what are your strategies for dealing with the speed up in this song?
My main strategy is that basically, so the song starts out, I think it's like 120, and then it starts speeding up at one point. At that point, I go down one or two white keys. Kind of think it was one. But anyways, I go down one white key, and then I just kind of deal with the speed up until the charge note. Then right after the charge note, it changes to, I think, 170. So immediately once the charge note ends, it does the speed change. So you could just floating high speed right there, and you'll be set for the entire section. And then, second charge note, the same thing happens. It just changes right after the charge note. You're floating high speed right after, and there you go. Super easy.
Okay, and then you're down. So the two major speed ups or slowdowns in this song are just quick changes. So it's very easy to just floating your way through it. Interestingly, for the speed up itself, you said that you only press the button once and then just deal with it.
Yeah.
I was talking to DJ Hexagon about this while I was streaming, and I actually tried a new approach where you actually do two speed changes. So, sort of halfway through the speed change, when it starts to get a bit faster, you change down again. And I found it helps to keep the very last bit of it more manageable. Of course, you have to sacrifice like 10 odd points to do it. I found that strategy worked a lot better, and it's the strategy that you guys will probably see in the upcoming play video.
Yeah, that's why I feel like after seeing how you did it, I kind of think if you're going to go down two keys, you should probably do it at the same time.
Yeah,
I mean, because otherwise you're missing out on more points, even though it might be a little harder to time initially.
That being said, I'm terrible at slowdown, so any advantage I can get, I'm gonna do.
True. Yeah.
Now, there's an interesting point that I was reading on Remy Wiki just now. So this was released within the parallel rotation event for Sirius, which was honestly one of the best events. I absolutely loved it.
Fantastic.
Interestingly, it was the only song that was an 11 as a boss song from that event. But I honestly reckon this is one of the hardest songs in that series of unlocks to score on. It's really tough to score on.
Yeah, I kind of think so too, honestly. Like, it's definitely a harder AAA than probably like Exusia. Honestly, in my opinion, I think it is.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you there. The other interesting thing that I wanted to point out was I couldn't help but notice within the Infinitas song list that a lot of the songs that were missing were parallel rotation songs. So I was under this impression that maybe the event we're getting at the end of this month was going to be parallel rotation. And I was like, awesome, we're going to have parallel rotation.
That's a weird point.
But the fact that D has come out shows that it's probably not going to be parallel rotation. So I'm a bit disappointed because,
Well, the thing is, if they release D, knowing that, maybe every week they're just going to throw in another song from parallel rotation. And maybe the event's going to be something else.
Yeah, which I honestly am excited for, but at the same time I was looking forward to doing parallel rotation because I never got to participate in it, obviously because we didn't have EMUs or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm super excited to see what they can do, but I mean, we're just meandering on. You'll see me in this video really struggling to do the speed changes, but here's the play video of me, DJ DARQs, playing D, another. Okay, so the last song for this week's releases is Tripping Contacts by Caused K and Terranoid, which was released in 2DX Distorted. Yeah, once again, very, very interesting pick. What are your thoughts on it, Phoenix?
Once again, yeah, it's so random. Like, there's so many 12s they could have added, and they just kind of picked this. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I got nothing against the song, really. It's kind of annoying,
Look,
but the song's
it's not a bad song. It isn't a bad song. Honestly, I reckon it's better than the remix.
Yeah,
I like this way more than the remix.
Yeah, but, I do too.
But yeah, as you said, it's a really bizarre choice.
Yeah, like I just don't get it.
I mean, that being said, it's also a really easy 12. Like, it's not hard at all. Like, it's all pretty much in the ending.
Yeah, it's one of those 12s where if you're trying to clear it, it's not that bad, because if you just turn on hard, then you can just kind of tank the ending and deal with it. Yeah. But, like, trying to time it, triple Aing it is, like, not that bad either, but when you're trying to get, like, a 95, 96, like, max minus,
yeah,
it's really hard because it's really, really swung.
Yeah, like, I started noticing as I was playing it when this came out that, just, holy crap, there are a lot of really weird timing signatures in there, like a lot of really weird swung 16ths. And there's that one 12th section which I never knew was a 12th section. I just sort of played it like whatever.
Oh yeah?
So, yeah, there's a section in the middle where it's like 12ths. It just randomly starts to 12ths. I was like, oh, okay. Interesting point about this song, which I was just reading off the Remy Wiki. The artwork in the background of Tripping Contact, and remember, this is from Distorted. This is like an ancient style, right? The art in that was actually something that Maya used as an influence to do the art for Bad Maniacs, which is really, really iconic artwork.
Oh, yeah.
Video. So you'll probably notice some comparisons between the two when you're watching the play video.
I definitely do now that I think about it, honestly.
Yeah. The other thing is, I don't know why this got removed and then revived later on. So once again, weird that they put it in Infinitas, but even weirder that they revived it in Pendrell.
Yeah, like that once again, that was like something out of the left field, seriously.
Yeah, and you know, there are a lot of people who are like, oh my god, yes, Tripping Contact again, but you know, it's not a song that I really would have missed that much.
Yeah, I mean, when I heard it was removed, it was kind of like, oh, that sucks, I guess. But then, like, it got removed in, like, what, Tricoro?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it got removed in Tricoro, so I was just kind of like, oh, that sucks. And then I went through Tricoro and Spada, not really caring that it was gone, and then it was back.
And then you're like, oh, hey, surprise.
Yeah, hey.
And it brings up a really interesting point that I haven't discussed in previous videos, and that is Konami bringing back old songs that they've removed. Yeah. What are your thoughts on this, honestly?
I really think that's a fantastic idea, especially as the styles have been progressing recently, like with Copula having removed songs from, a lot of removed songs from Tricoro, especially, like, there were a lot of painful removals. Yeah. And this kind of gives me hope that maybe one day I'll be able to play them again at AC, especially, like, Shining Polaris Force K, like, Empathetic, like, so many good songs got removed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems to be some sort of a trend that songs that were a little bit more popular than others that were removed seem to be coming back, like Tripping Contact, Fading Day, Gobble. Not sure why, but probably because of the double card. Yeah, it makes you kind of hopeful, I guess, that I won't be like missing those songs forever.
Yeah, but that being said, on the flip side of this, which is obviously, you know, I've got to play devil's advocate and say, by them doing this, they're actually restricting the amount of new content that's coming in as well, because if they're just recycling old songs, what's to say that one style they get really lazy and just decide, oh, all of the updates are just going to be old songs or CS exclusives?
That's true, but the thing is, if you think about like how they did it in Pendle and in Copula especially, Copula, there was a lot of old songs that got revived again, like Fading Day, Gobble, a couple of Battle Train. But on top of that, there were like a ton of other new songs too. So like they aren't really skipping out on the new content while putting in the older songs. It's just making the events a lot more dense and a lot more rewarding.
That's a good thing to hear. And like honestly, if they keep that trend of having like, you know, some old stuff and new stuff, I'll be happy. You know, it's just a scary thought of thinking maybe they'll just take things away to add content later.
Honest, maybe they're already doing that with some of these recent removals. Maybe these recent popular removals weren't all like unpopular songs, but maybe they want to do something like that. I don't know, but I do like how it makes later events a lot better. There's more things.
I can agree with that as well. I mean, so long as it keeps the current game content more engaging, then
absolutely,
I can't really complain. Anyway, that being said, I guess we've meandered on for long enough talking about it. We'll jump straight to the play video. Here's DJ Phoenix playing Tripping Contact Another.
Doing really bad.
Alright, so that wraps up this episode of Weekly Infinitas Releases. Once again, interesting song picks by Konami, but overall I had a lot of fun playing them. Phoenix, how have you found the game now that you've played it for another month after our initial review?
I mean, it still is pretty fun. I still think that the timing is a little bit questionable to me still. It's not quite there. I really hope they fix it. But, I mean, now that they've added more songs, it's definitely a lot more enjoyable. And being that they're doing this weekly thing where they're releasing like 3 songs every week instead of at the start of every month, just boom, here's like 10 songs, there you go. It kind of motivates me to keep playing, like continuously playing Infinitas every week. Because me having AC access, I need that extra little bit of push to play at home, especially with me playing as often as I am at AC now. It gives me that extra motivation to keep going with it, keep giving it a shot.
Yeah, that's cool. And I reckon on top of that, it's really good because the songs that they release sort of highlight the song to you. And it sort of says, you know, here's a song you might not have thought about for a while. You know, it's an exclusive for this week, and it really makes you think, oh, yeah, no, this is a song that I might want to play in the future. Yeah,
definitely. Like, I'm pretty sure that the next time I go play AC, I'm gonna be playing Tripping Contact, because I think I could do a lot better than I did.
And hopefully you'll upload a video of it, which I did want to highlight that Phoenix will start posting videos on his channel, so I'll link his channel in the description and make sure you go check that out for his new releases. He's going to have some awesome plays, no doubt.
I'm definitely I'm planning to do something similar to what Dolce is doing. I'm just doing like 2 cameras. I'm not doing any lineouts because that's way too much work, honestly. And I'm going to try to, starting tomorrow actually, I'm going to record a bunch of songs and I'm going to release them all daily so that there's steady content coming into my channel.
And you can guarantee that I'll be watching that content too.
Oh,
You know,
cool,
as
thanks.
for this video, thank you guys so much for watching. Phoenix, thank you so much for joining me. Would you consider coming on to this show again?
Absolutely, yeah, it's been a ton of fun.
Yeah, no, and I really enjoy doing these episodes with you, so looking forward to having you on. So yeah, once again, that's it for this episode. I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing next week. As I said, we don't know what's coming out. Phoenix, any ideas what we'll be seeing next week?
I'm fairly sure one of the 3 songs is going to be another parallel rotation song, because, I mean, now that you've pointed out to me that D is like the 111 out of the parallel rotation event, I'm pretty sure that they're going to do it every week, just one of them each week.
Well,
So we might be seeing like Valve or like Zusi or something next week.
Hopefully, but as I said, there's no release schedule. They haven't said anything. I'm hoping it's a new event so that we can cover that.
Oh, same here.
But yeah, that's it for me. I've got nothing else. So thank you again for watching. Take us out, Phoenix.
Alright, see you guys later.